What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. I'm live at Boise International Airport, about to make my way through security here in a bit and start making my way back to Las Vegas. I hope you all have some great weekend plans. I know I'm ready for the weekend, baby. Let's make it fun and keep it safe, everyone. But I got to talk some sports here with you really quick. We're going to start with some more college football predictions. I've given you predictions for several games this past week. Go back and check out some of my earlier clips this week and even last night, right? One game I want to touch on is the game tonight. Louisville hosting Clemson. Miller Moss has been outstanding at the quarterback position for Louisville. And Jeff Brom, the head coach at Louisville, he's a Louisville alum, but he's going to be a hot name for some of these coaching openings at LSU, Florida, Penn State, UCLA, right? He's going to be a hot name and well-deserved. He's going against Clemson. Clemson's got that really good defensive line led by defensive tackle Peter Woods, right? I like Louisville to win this game at home. And I like for him to win about 33-20 at home against Clemson. Clemson is struggling in the secondary, even with that good defensive line that they have. Kentucky hosting Tennessee Tech, right? Tennessee Tech is 10-0, right? But they're going to lose their first game of the season. Even though Kentucky's 4-5, Tennessee Tech going up against the SEC team. I think they lose on this one. They lose their first game of the season. Kentucky wins. Another big one in the Big Ten, right? You got Iowa on the road against USC. Now, look, if this game was in Iowa or somewhere in the Midwest where they have some bad weather, I would pick Iowa. But this game is in sunny California and Los Angeles. Jaden Maeva at the quarterback position has been outstanding for USC. And right, Makai Lemon at the wide receiver position has been outstanding for USC as well. I'm picking USC at home. USC still has an outside chance of making a college football playoff. They only got 2 losses. They definitely need to win out to stay in that conversation. I'm picking USC to win that one at home. How about college basketball? Last night, Purdue and Alabama. I told you on yesterday that was the game of the day in sports, the game of the night in sports, and it certainly lived up to its billing. Purdue, led by Braden Smith at the point guard position. I think he'll be a backup point guard in the NBA, but he's an outstanding point guard in college basketball. And then they got Trey Kaufman in the post. They have a phenomenal 1-2 punch. They're outstanding. They can make a case for being number 1 in the country after beating Alabama on the road. I thought Bama would win that game, but they went on the road and they beat a really good Alabama team. Nick Saban was even in the house, but give credit to Purdue. And Houston is number 1 right now, and Houston is loaded, right? I mean, they went to the college basketball national championship game on last year. Jeremiah Tugler is back, one of the best defensive players in the country for Houston. They got Emmanuel Sharp, and he's a sharpshooter, no pun intended, right, from Tampa. And then they have Milos Uzan, who's a point guard from Las Vegas, point guard for Houston. So Houston's number 1 now, but you can make a case that Purdue may move up past them after this win over Alabama. One big college basketball game today, Arizona, 5th ranked in the country. Got LeBron James' son on the team, Bryce James. He doesn't get any playing time, though, and more than likely they're going to redshirt him. I like Arizona's team, but I don't like them in this game against UCLA. The game's in Los Angeles. I'm going to pick UCLA in a nail-biter, 66-65, 1-point win for UCLA in that matchup. 2 old Pac-10 rivals, right? And then we got some women's college hockey on today, right? You got Cornell, 4th ranked in the country against Colgate. I'm picking Cornell on the road to go and win that one. And then you have Minnesota Duluth going on the road in that matchup as well. They're going against St. Thomas, Minnesota. I'm picking Minnesota Duluth, who's one of the powerhouses in women's college and men's college hockey. I'm picking them on the road. Number 1 ranked team in the country, Wisconsin, against St. Cloud State. I'm going with the Badgers to stay number 1 and beat 15th ranked St. Cloud State in that matchup. So those are some college predictions for you all on today. Be blessed. We'll be back to you this weekend. Obviously, got to talk some NFL and, kind of recap last night's game as well. But y'all have an amazing weekend, everyone. Be blessed.